I'm Elaine Page. Thank you for listening to this special tribute programme for Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. This is BBC Radio 2.
BBC News at 3 o'clock. This is Nikki Cardwell. Thousands of people are still queuing to pay their respects to Queen Elizabeth, but anybody not yet in line is being told to stay at home before it closes sometime later today. The current wait time to get into Westminster Hall is around 13 hours. No food is allowed in the hall, so to cut down on waste, scout groups are collecting uneaten food from people so that it can go to food banks or homeless shelters. This scout, called Rishi, is among those helping out.
It was really sad actually when we first arrived and we saw that a lot of it was going to waste and it could be reused, and I think every single one of us wanted to do something with it, so we started distributing it back amongst other people in the queue, and then we thought actually all of this is going to waste, let's do something bigger. So our CEO worked really hard to actually get some contacts with the Felix Project, and we're now able to redonate all the food that we've collected that's non-perishable to that project.
The late Queen's coffin will lie in state until early tomorrow morning before her funeral, which will be attended by around 500 heads of state and foreign dignitaries. Speaker of the House of Commons, Sir Lindsay Hoyle, told BBC One's Sunday with Laura Kuenssberg that the service will be unlike anything seen before.
Big Ben, the Queen Elizabeth Tower, the bell will be tolling as well, the beats will be there, the Royal Marines and everybody. The huge entourage that will leave will be unbelievable. I don't think we'll ever see the likes of this again. Go to the Abbey and then it will go back and the crowds will be phenomenal.
King Charles and Camilla, the Queen Consort, will host a reception for heads of state at Buckingham Palace this evening. Other news now, and police in Leicester say plans are in place to stop a repeat of violent disorder in the city last night. 2 arrests were made. It's the latest in a series of incidents in recent weeks, initially sparked by a cricket match between India and Pakistan last month. Ukraine says at least 12 people, 4 of them medical workers, have been killed in the latest attacks by Russian forces. The governor of the Kharkiv region says they died as they tried to evacuate patients from a psychiatric hospital. Millions of people in Japan have been told to take shelter as Typhoon Nanmadol hits the country. Heavy rain and winds of nearly 150 miles per hour have left almost 200,000 homes without power. Flooding and landslides are expected. Football and Arsenal have returned to the top of the Premier League table thanks to a 3-0 win against Brentford. Jonathan Overend was watching for Radio 5 Live when 15-year-old Ethan Nwaneri made history by becoming the youngest player ever in the top flight.
We're about to enter stoppage time, but this 15-year-old I mentioned earlier is going to come on. He's going to come on. He was only called up for first team training for the first time yesterday. He's wearing 83 on his back. Ethan Nwaneri, very highly thought of up there by the M25 at Colney. Born on the 21st of March 2007.
BBC News, it's 3 minutes past 3. Orna's here now with the traffic and travel news.
Nikki, thank you very much. The Scottish Half Marathon's been underway, so it means many road closures in place until about 6 o'clock. The M57 has 3 lanes closed on the northbound side from Junction 6 at Kirkby to Switch Island at Junction 7. The accident happened a while ago, and severe delays affecting the M60 anti-clockwise from 14 near the M61 over towards Barton Bridge at Junction 11. Solid traffic. The M56 has a lane closed on the eastbound side at 7 at Bowden. That's for a breakdown. South Yorkshire, the M18 has reopened, but 1 lane each side still closed at Junction 2 at the A1M for repairs. And it's slow traffic again on the M6 northbound, Junction 8 at the M5 through to Wednesbury. That's because of a breakdown in one of the lanes. The A14 still closed in Suffolk in both directions at Needham Market at Junction 51 for investigation work after an accident. The M25 looking slow clockwise with a lane closed near Chertsey earlier. That was at Junction 11, and it's still busy heading towards the M4. And Chichester routes are very busy with Goodwood traffic. The A285 northbound is queuing, and that's from the A27. Central London, those routes are extra busy, sheer volume of visitors and diverting traffic away from the closures. Queen is lying in state at Westminster Hall, so it's all the routes like Parliament Square, Westminster Bridge and Victoria Embankment as well as Whitehall. Back with more for you in an hour.